So, can you dropship anything? I think I had this question for probably the longest time. Maybe not even a question, but I think it was something that I had in my mind where I believe that you can actually dropship anything. And yeah, although there are so many methods out there of dropshipping, like, doing Facebook ads or organic dropshipping or digital dropshipping, so many more of these dropshipping services out there or kind of methods out there. And surely everything comes down to marketing, right? Like that was what I always thought. Like surely everything just comes down to marketing and you can sell anything. As long as you are great at marketing, you can sell it, But I've realized that that's actually not true. It's not true that you can actually sell anything. And that's why in dropshipping, we have, so many criterias, in terms of organic dropshipping, we have so many criterias to pick from until we do pick that one winning product. And it takes, like 50 products to find your winning product. And that's why it doesn't take your first product to become your winning product. So truth be told, if you clicked on this video and you wanted to know, can you dropship anything? The truth is no, you actually can't. And it sucks to hear this. I know, because you want it to be easy. You want to know, or you want someone to tell you that, yeah, you can dropship anything, you can sell anything and make $1 million. But the truth is, you can't. It's not possible, right? And, specifically for organic dropshipping, one of the biggest criteria is the fact that you want your product to have a wow factor, right? Like that's one of the biggest things is it needs to have a wow factor. And the second biggest thing is it needs to solve a problem for people within that niche, like does it solve a big pain within that niche that needs to be resolved? And does it bring value to the niche that you have or the niche that product has? These three criteria are one of probably the biggest main things you want to look at when you are trying to look for a product in organic dropshipping. And so not every product has that wow factor and not every product has a value for it in the niche or it solves a problem within the niche. Not every product will have that. And it sucks, but yeah, it's true. And it will probably take you 50 to 100 products to test until you find that one winning product that's making 6 to 7 figures, right? But that's how you'll learn. That's how you need to spend the time to test, to understand what is a good product and what isn't. Just because you know what a wow factor means and just because you know what having value within a niche means doesn't mean you actually know what that good product actually will look like. You only know through testing that it's a good product, even though it has a wow factor, even though it has value within the niche. You just won't know until you test it. And once you've tested something, that's when you can realize or come to the understanding of that, yeah, okay, I can see why this product actually sells and why this other product that I didn't sell. Like, it took me a long time to realize that. And till this day, I still struggle a little bit with trying to understand what a good product is and what a bad product is. Like, I know what a bad product is, but I don't know what a good product is. Till this day, I still struggle with that a little bit. But I am better than I was from the beginning. But then it took me many products to understand it. And before, just from YouTubers and gurus telling me certain criterias, just because they said it doesn't mean that I understood it, right? It still took me time to look and to see, to point out what product actually has a wow factor and what that wow factor means. And does it actually solve a problem within that niche? And do the people in that niche actually want it? That's one of the biggest things. Like if you're selling something that doesn't solve a problem for the people in that niche, or if they don't want that product in the niche, because why not just get something else? Then why should you sell it? So it can have that wow factor, but if it doesn't, it's not something that people within the niche are looking for, then it just won't sell. So it's hard, and it's hard to find, that one winning product. But then that's why it takes the time and effort for you to do 2 hours a day of product research. With repetition, that's how you'll learn. And that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned within the last year and a half is you only learn through repetition with everything. People can tell you all this information. I can tell you all this information on YouTube, and you can watch hours of content on how to dropship and find the best product ever. But if you don't do it yourself, you won't ever know. You'll just know the criteria, but then you won't know what a winning product will look like. And even then, when someone does tell you what a winning product is, because they made $1 million with it, you still won't understand what it is, because you didn't do it yourself, so you won't get it. Even though someone will show you it, you still won't understand why it has a wow factor. You won't understand why, it has value within the niche. You just won't know because you haven't done it. So putting in the reps of product research is very important. And most people avoid it after they've found the product that they like to do. And then, they'll get that product, and then after 2 weeks, they'll be filming and editing and uploading. But then within those 2 weeks, they haven't, done any product research. And, they'll realize that, this product is flopping, I haven't gone viral, haven't made a sale, I need to do something else. And by that time, you've come to the realization you haven't done any product research for that next product already. So now you have to go back and spend another week scrolling, and you've just wasted another week of uploading. And so that's why product research is so important, and you can't just dropship anything. You need to actually find that one thing that has a wow factor, that solves an issue and has value for people within that niche that actually want it. Those things are really important in organic dropshipping when you are trying to find a product. So I'll leave you guys with that. I hope you learned something with product research, and that you can't actually dropship anything. Like, this has been one of the biggest lies, I think, ever. And people who don't sell or, sell anything won't know until they actually do it, that you can't just sell anything. And especially with dropshipping. So yeah, hope you guys learned a little bit, and maybe it got you to look at products differently. But yeah, I hope you guys got something out of it, and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.